Hello everyone and welcome back to another AFK journey video. In this video we're going to be going through the top teams for the Gloommaw Dream On boss. There is actually a couple of new teams that we have to share today. Now the first team we will show you is the free-to-play Shemira team. If you don't have the Frieren or Gwyneth, if you're a returning player. Blue Trin on the right, pink Trin on the left, Damon buffing up Shemira, Galahad in front of Shemira, Valar in the back left, and this is going to be with the breakthrough spell. We have the charms on the whole team. You can refine them as well if you if this is your best team option, like Valar charms, Shemira charms, Galahad charms. Those would be the big three for this team specifically. But this is the most free-to-play friendly team. If you guys have Frieren or Gwyneth, it'll be better off for you to run a team involving that. Okay, so yeah, I mean, the Dream Realm meta right now is pretty much stagnant because we are at the level cap. We have been at this point even last week for Gloommaw boss, and that is why there aren't that many new edition teams, but still sometimes some are found, like there was today. But yeah, when we move into phase 3, then things are going to get much more interesting again when we get deeper into Endless and have to take a look at how that is going to happen. Okay, 174 billion damage. Pretty decent for the free-to-play Shemira team comp. Okay guys, so the next team I have to show you, it might look on the pay-to-win side, but it will work at one copy of Gunnar. The teams today are working at one copy of Gunnar because it's Gloommaw. Gunnar in front of Gwyneth, you have the Frieren on the bond, Blue Trin on the right, Pink Trin on the left, and Sleece in the back left. We have the charms on the whole team. I've refined them onto Sleece, Frieren, the Gwyneth, and also Gunnar. We're running it with the Vanguard spell. This is going to be a very good budget team option for people. Like I said, one copy of Gunnar can work, and we get 229 billion damage with this team, which is great. Now, if you have Aliceth built, it will be even better for you to run Aliceth rather than Frieren in this comp, and this also gives you a no Frieren alternative in case you missed out on the Frieren collab. Aliceth and Gwyneth on the bond, Blue Trin on the right, Gunnar in front of Gwyneth, and again, Sleece in the back left. With the Vanguard spell, this one should be just slightly better than the Frieren version, but they're both very close. And in fact, actually, this one did a little bit worse on this run, but there could be some RNG. But basically, these are the two top team, or two basically budget team options that work at one copy Gunnar. Now, if you have Contest built, here's a solo Contest team with 0 copies Gunnar, using Hugin in front of Gwyneth, Pink Trin on the right, Contest to the left of Hugin, and Kruger in the back right with the Vanguard spell. I've refined the charms onto Gwyneth, definitely. Also, I've done it onto Contest. Hugin charms are also worthwhile because it's going to increase the attack buff slightly that it provides onto Gwyneth. So let's go ahead and run this team. 230 billion damage, which is very close to the other two basically budget team options. Now, the next team we have is going to be the team from T11. This is actually an interesting comp, and potentially you can try it at one copy of Gunnar. Is using Pandora. So overall, this could be budget friendly if you have Gwyneth, Frieren, and one copy Gunnar. Blue Trin on the right, we have Frieren, Gwyneth on the bond. Pandora behind the Gwyneth. And this is going to be with the breakthrough spell. We have the charms on the whole team, and I refined it on basically everyone. However, some people say that with the Pandora teams, Gunnar needs to be more upgraded and one copy may not be sufficient. So you can give it a try, but if it's just failing, then probably it would need an upgraded Gunnar. So 233 billion damage from that team comp is overall pretty decent. Now, the next team we have is going to be the No-Contess team. This is a Reinier version with No-Contess. Gunnar is here. Potentially, you may need the Gunnar fully built, but you can try it otherwise. Gunnar in front of Frieren, and then Himmel over here, Heroic Party buff everyone. Pandora behind the Reinier, and this with the breakthrough spell. We have the charms refined onto these three. Ideally, I would also refine Himmel charms, but I haven't bothered with that yet, because he's not in the all-time top team of today, and that is what I was shooting for. So 227 billion from this team, not as good as the other teams, but it's just another option. It has no Gwyneth in it as well, so that's why I did want to include that. Now, here we have this team, which is very good. This is the best No-Gwyneth team of today with Frieren, but it also has Contest fully built. Gunnar probably needs to be built, but you can try at lower copies. Gunnar in front of Frieren. We have the Heroic Party buff of Himmel on everyone, Pandora in the back right. This with the breakthrough spell, and we have the charms refined on everyone apart from Himmel. Himmel is the only hero who we don't have the charms refined on. So this one is going to be 242 billion damage. Very solid and competitive score, as you guys can see. But it isn't going to be closing in on the top teams of today, the score of the top teams, but probably you can get top 10 of your server with a team like that. Okay, now we have the top teams of today, which are two. There are two of them. This is the new team from GGMD that actually could potentially be the all-time top of today, depending on your investment. Pandora is actually working really well. Pandora and Gwyneth on the bond, Frieren on the right, Contest behind Pandora, and Gunnar in front of your Gwyneth. This is with the Vanguard spell. Now, people have said that the Pandora team probably needs to have Gunnar fully built up, and one copy will not be enough. But you can try. You can give it a couple of tries if you want to. There's probably no harm in that. And I do have the charms refine on everyone here, basically. The twins are the least important. The other heroes are much more important to refine the charms on. And as you guys see right here, 249 billion damage right off the bat, but there is going to be some RNG. So 249.8 billion, as you can see. So very close to 250 billion. Definitely it is within reach. So I'm going to go ahead and give it a couple more runs. But look, there's a big RNG range. We went down to 245 billion. But if the RNG perfectly lines up, you can even break 250 billion damage with this comp. Okay, guys, so we're going to now move on to the all-time top team of today. One of the other top team options. This is using Frieren and Gwyneth, both in the team. Frieren on the right, both Frieren and Gwyneth on the bond. Gunnar in front of Gwyneth and Contest in the back left with the Vanguard spell. Potentially this team can work at low copies of Gunnar. You can give it a try. And this is also a team that's hit 250 billion damage. I want to see, are we going to be able to hit that score with this team? We have the refine, double refine on all of the heroes here, even the twins, even though twins are least important. And let's see, we have about 8 runs left. I'm hoping that we can hit at least 250 billion damage. But it looks like both of these top teams of today, they both have a significant amount of RNG. You're going to have to do multiple runs to actually lock in your top score. But when everything lines up, you can actually break even 250 billion. But so far, we've only gotten to 249.8. And that was with the first team option. Okay, guys, in the end, we do break 250 billion damage, but it was with Pandora. So I have to say that, at least for me, it looks like the Pandora team is a bit more consistent. Definitely compared to the average score of the Frieren Gwyneth team, which was like averaging around 248 billion. This one actually did break the 250 billion for me, and we did get multiple 249s with that as well. So anyway, these are just the top teams you can run for today. The new Pandora edition is doing very well. Hopefully they work out well for you. And if there's any other team working for you, you can feel free to share that in the comment section. You can copy and paste your formation ID. That is always appreciated and can help others out. Thank you guys all so much for watching. That is going to be it for this video. And if you're thinking about making a purchase in AFK Journey, please use my affiliate link for the official Firelight store. This is the best way you can support me and also gain 5% bonus dragon crystals on your purchase. My affiliate link is in the description of this video in a pinned comment, and you can actually bookmark this link in your browser, and whenever you're planning to make a purchase, just return to the bookmark link and make your purchase. It will support me and be greatly appreciated. So thanks for watching. I'll hopefully see you in the next video, and until then, everyone, peace out for now.